Hi kids, have you noticed what I've got on? This I bought in Jerusalem when I was over there visiting, and it's a special headdress, and it's the sort of headdress that a shepherd would wear. So we've got a story today about shepherds. Our Bible verse, John chapter 10, verse 7 says, "And then said Jesus unto them, I say unto you, I am the door of the sheep." Now, how can a person be a door? I mean, a door's a big thing that sits in a frame and it's got a handle and you use it to go into your bedroom or the kitchen or bathroom. How can a person be a door? Well, this is the story of how a person is a door. Because this is the story of a shepherd. Now we've got our shepherd here. See, he's got his shepherd crook and he's in charge of a flock of sheep. And here we have our sheep. See, there's our sheep. And the sheep are eating grass. See, there's our grass. Now, at the end of the day, when it gets dark, the shepherd gets all his sheep together and he herds them into a special place that they've built. And he makes the sheep to lie down inside this place. And it's been built out of rocks and other things like that. But you'll notice that there's room for the sheep, but there's not really that much room for the shepherd. All the sheep are lying down there in this, and it's called a sheepfold, right? And all the sheep leave the grass because the shepherd calls them and he tells them to come in, and they follow him into the sheepfold, and he looks in there and he makes sure all the sheep are in the fold. And he'll even say, "You there in the front, lie down." So the sheep all lie down. And then this is what the shepherd does. The shepherd lies down in the opening so that the sheep can't get out. You think, okay, well, that keeps the sheep in, but more importantly, it keeps out robbers or wolves or lions. They can't get into the sheep. And so the sheep are safe, because verse 9 of our Bible reading says, "I am the door. If by me any man enter in, he shall be saved and shall go in and out and find pasture." So in the morning, the shepherd gets up and he calls the sheep, and they get up and they walk out. They walk out and find pasture. You see, the shepherd lying down in the front of the sheepfold becomes the door. The shepherd is the door. There's no fence or gate or anything there. It's just open. And all day anybody can go in and out, but at night the shepherd lies down to protect the sheep and keep them safe. So that's what Jesus meant when he said, "I am the door." He said, I'm the protection. I'm the one that keeps my sheep safe. Are you safe today? Or are you lost out by yourself with no one to look after you and take care of you? It's a very dangerous thing to be out there by yourself, especially if you're a sheep. But Jesus said, my sheep, they hear my voice. and they stay in the fold and they're safe because I am the door. So that's the story of the shepherd being the door. The shepherd who wore a thing like this. You know, they used to use this for all sorts of things. They do things like when they were eating, they wipe their mouth with it and dry their hands on it. Got a bit grubby after a while, but it was a really useful thing to have around when you're a shepherd. But shepherds look after their sheep. They protect their sheep. They take care of them. And the Lord Jesus Christ looks after and protects and takes care of his people if they're in the fold. Are you one of his sheep? Are you one of the ones that he takes care of? Are you one of the ones that he makes sure are safe? Can you walk around knowing that the Lord Jesus Christ is your shepherd? Well, I can. I know that the Lord Jesus looks after me, and I know that I'm one of his sheep. And I know that when I lie down and I rest, the Lord Jesus Christ is the door to my sheepfold. Are you one of his sheep? You can be if you ask him into your heart and become one of his. And that is the lesson for today.